So putting together 10 slides is not hard to do. And we're forgetting one of the most important slides, and that is the slide that's holding all of your citations. So here we are, we're over in PowerPoint, and now I'm going to save this as a picture. I'm going to do that. I don't care if I'm on a Mac or a PC, the process is the same. You go to File, you go to Save As, and then you're going to change what it's going to be saved as. So I'm going to change this to a JPEG. Again, I'm going to tell it to throw it onto my desktop. I've done this already, so that's why it's telling me that. There you go. So now I can close that out, go back here, add my pics and vids, go to my desktop, go find it. It'll be called Presentation. Open it, and there you are. There's my citation. If I want to add music, I'm going to go up here and change my song. I'm going to browse the full library. And wow, this is almost overwhelming. This is where you spend your time trying to find the right song that will work for you. This is one I found earlier, and I like it, so I'm throwing it in. So now I've got everything set up. I can do a couple of more changes if I want to. As you can see, I can tell it when to play the song. In other words, I can have it come in at a different time. I can check how that's going to sound. I can do the image pacing. If I have a lot of pictures that I want it to control the pacing on, I can use my slider here and decide that, or I can just automatically let it do it. Either way. I'm going to go ahead and say I'm going to go slow because I do have some slides with words on them, and I want you to be able to read them, so I'll save that. Make sure everything looks good up here in the order. And now I'm going to preview my video, excuse me. And now once I get that previewed and I see that everything looks good, everything runs the way I want it to. See how long it's holding on to my pictures? There's my little video of the time. I'm looking very carefully at my pictures to make sure they're showing up well. That one is not, so I'm going to stop. I'm going to go to my picture that didn't come in well. There's a little gear right here in the lower right. And when I look at this, what I can do is I can decide on things that I want to change. Right now, I've got a problem with the sharpness. It's just not quite sharp enough. So I'm going to bring that up. Nice and clear now. I'm going to save that. Now, when I save it, as you can see, it's up here and it's taking its time because it has to redo that picture. I'll go ahead and pause and then come back when that gets finished. The picture looks much better now. Again, I'm going to preview everything. Let it run so I can see what it all looks like. And then once I've finished with the preview, especially want to see how that one slide looks. Here's my little video slide. Here it comes. Much better. Now I'm going to go ahead and produce it. It will remind me of what I called it. If I need to change it, I can. Very simple. And I'm going to finish it. Yes, I know it replaces the existing video. That's fine. Here we are. Now, we're in very familiar country. This is something you already know how to do. I'm going to come down here to where the embed code lives. I'm proud of what I've created, so I'm going to make it large. I'm going to make sure that the SSL is on. By default, it is. I'm going to come in here, and I'm going to copy all of this. I'm going to go over to my Wiki Spaces page that I've created that's called PSA. I'm going to click on Widget. How do you like that music playing in the background? Other HTML. Paste. Save. There it is. And that is all there is to it. I would then take this and I would copy it into my final in my live text. There are some questions there about what is this digital citizenship element that you chose, who is your audience, and that, ladies and gentlemen, you answer those questions, and that's your final. I hope you enjoy making this. I hope you don't see this as onerous. When we do this in 201, where students basically build a anecdote about why they want to become a teacher, we get some amazing results. And I'm looking forward to seeing your amazing results. Remember, questions, you know how to reach me. Those of you who are emailing me, if you will text me at 502-457-2937, you get a much faster turnaround than if you email me, because you end up in, the queue with everybody else with 14 other things that I do. So if you really want to reach me fast and you want an immediate response, 502-457-2937.